Hello everybody and welcome back to Pikmin 2, where I don't remember what I said last time, but we're going to go to the Awakening Woods now. I think we can realistically finish the Awakening Woods this episode for sure, but I think we could even do it today. So, what do we got? Oh, a snagger hole. Right. So we need... So Louie, why don't you stay there? We need all the whites. So we got stupid poison crap to deal with, and then a bunch of blues. And we're gonna go and deal with this. And you might not be able to hear it, but the shearer grubs, yeah, they'll freaking do that. They will eat your bridges, and I think that was a thing even in Pikmin 1 as well, which it's really stupid. See, just get all that crap out of the way. Okay. So you may be interested to know, hey, Fiery Mew, you sounded kind of like dying last episode. Are you okay? The answer is yes, now I am. That chocolate bar that I ate last time really messed me up. You know, we discovered at the very end of that episode that it was like, what was it? It was 3.5 servings. That entire chocolate bar was 3.5 servings, and it had a crap ton of I don't know, like, stuff in it. And I was like, wow, I should not have eaten that. And it got worse over the course of that night. My tummy felt crazy. But yeah, I'm better now. That chocolate bar, though, not eating another one of those again. I mean, realistically, if you just eat, like, a normal amount, then it's probably not that big of a deal, but... I wonder if I could throw yellow Pikmin up here and like, maybe bait them into that. But I don't know. Louie can't really... Oh, there's a white Pikmin over here still. I guess you can go back into the thing. Anyway, today on Pikmin 2, I do have another piece of food, though. I have avocado toast. Yummy. It's really chewy. It's been sitting out for who knows how long, but I really like avocado toast. I don't really eat it much, but shoot. Avocado toast is actually really good. I like it. Really just avocado in general. I really like that stuff. It's a good fruit. What can I say? So we probably should have brought Louie up here. That's fine. We destroy those. Don't take those. What is the blue doing in the party? You just do this. I don't know. I don't think I can get that. I think I have to actually do the puzzle. Which, you know, is annoying. So I don't want to play the game. I want to cheat. Do I have to actually fight you? I don't think I do, but I will anyway. Lol, get wrecked. It is quite a big route, I'm sure. I think there's still a Pikmin over here. We gotta get them back. You know, I've never been too much of a fan of the scale puzzles. I don't know. Like, it's just kind of... eh? I don't know. I don't know why I hold that opinion. Also, how did we get 100 Pikmin? Did somebody... Okay, you brought back something. It's like you found a pellet somehow. We can just totally avoid him. We don't need to deal with him. Ooh. Yeah, let's get us some pellet posies here. Muzzled. I don't see any reason why not to just build up some Pikmans while we're here. I mean, I guess that does kind of ruin our productivity a bit. But you know what? It's fine. And they're actually taking it to the correct onion. Nice. Alright. $400 Pikmin! I like Pikmin. Yes. I don't think we really need too many blues in where we're going. Wait, who are you? Oh, okay. But I'm still gonna bring 30 blues, just cause. Oh, right. We'll bring 15 reds and 15 yellows. Oh, that's a really funny angle. Okay. But Snagger Hole is also like a really easy cave anyway, so I think we'll be fine. Oh, should probably get some nectar while we're at it. Oh, you know what? Well, they're doing that. I completely forgot we didn't even get this treasure right here. I don't need the beetle. It's fine. Kill you too while we're at it. Can't reach her. There we go. And we got plenty of nectar for everyone here. Plenty of nectar to go around. Get back here. I think this is supposed to be an onion bulb, isn't it? Actually, I'm not entirely sure what this is supposed to be. I think it is an onion. I'm not entirely sure. It should just be that treasure and what's left in Snagger Hole. Which realistically, we can get all of that today. Actually, no, yeah, I think we can. I think we can. The issue is we need blues. Ah, damn it. See, I knew this was going to be an issue. Bring him over here. You need to get, like, out of here. Okay. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? That is really dumb. We need like one Pikmin here. Get it? I think it's called a shuttlecock, is it not? Get the shuttlecock. Everybody on it. Everybody go. Not you. What are you doing? Please walk not right past the creeping chrysanthemum. Thank you. Yeah, okay. Unless we're missing something, this should be doable in today. I don't think we're missing anything here. Like, I'm pretty sure that's it. I'm pretty sure that's everything. That was good toast, by the way. I just finished my avocado toast. Really good stuff. You know, avocados actually are really good for you. Like, it's not a meme. They're good. And they're tasty. I just really like avocados in general. They are quite tasty. I don't really get why everyone's like, oh, the millennials, they love avocado toast, haha. I never really understood that in general. Like, why is there, like, I don't know, like, stereotypes, stigmas around liking certain foods? Because food is just good. I mean, a lot of food is, anyway. It's like, I just never understood that. And I probably shouldn't get too into this conversation because, like, I don't want to get accidentally offensive or anything. But, you know, there's so many stereotypes of, like, haha, this person, they like this type of food. And it's like, well, that type of food is tasty. First of all. And second of all, how did this stereotype even begin? In what world does this make sense to be a stereotype? Stun him! What are you doing? Oh my glob. Well, that was ridiculous. Where did you... Why are you over there? Well, we lost a couple of Pikmin. Great. That's not good. We already lost 4 Pikmin. I would actually describe that as... That sucks. Oh, but I love this song. I love this song, by the way. This is a really good song. Also, I really love this cave. This specific thing right here. Where you go into, like, the root of the tree. There's somebody outside. I think my dad might be outside. It's like he's talking on the phone or something. Like, yeah, you, like, go underground and you go into the root of the tree. And then you're, like, in the birdhouse. You can kind of see the grass down there, if you look really close with the cracks. It's just really pretty. I like it a lot. I like this little thing. It's good. Anyway, I also got Pringles, lol. Because I am hungry. Dude, I have not eaten today, except for that piece of toast. Again, I don't know why I started, like, eating on the Pikmin videos, but I just started leaning into the bit, because I think it's kind of funny. Anyway, from now on, I'm also going to be, like, extra careful to actually check the treasure gauge before I leave a sub-level. Because I'm not going to have the shower room thing happen again. That was ridiculous. Maybe we get to one of the weirdest sub-levels of the game. But actually, it does make sense here. Because as you saw, we just jumped out of a birdhouse down into the ground. So we went underground, through a tree root, up into, like, it broke into, like, a birdhouse. And we just jumped down the birdhouse. So we are, like, theoretically, like, we would be, like, just on the other side of the Awakening Woods. Like, somewhere outside the boundaries of the map. Like, the Awakening Wood could just be over there somewhere, past all that foliage. So I really like it. The reason that I don't think the sub-level makes a whole lot of sense generally, otherwise, though, is because, like, I mean, you do see it, like, in, like, the final cave, where it doesn't really make sense to be there, or anything, but... Otherwise, it's really cool. I mean, this is just, like some place, you know? Like somebody, I don't know, made a garden here or something. I'm getting a phone call. Let me answer that phone call, and I will... Actually, I'll just stop the whole recording. Okay. We are back. And we're fighting Shearwigs! Get out of here. Oh, is there anything up here? I think they put a Gatling growing cup here later in the game. We got a big ass strawberry. Now I know the name of this thing. This is a, well, actually, I know that strawberries are called sunseed berries. I don't actually remember what that thing specifically is called. Okay, we don't really have to worry about... We'll have to cross water here later. Also, now I am feeling physically ill from eating some of the Pringles. I ate some of them off camera just a minute ago, and Boy, am I starting to regret that. Just a little bit, though. To be fair, it could have also been the avocado toast that did me in. I don't know. Who's to say, really? See, I didn't want to throw the purple Pikmins. So this layout is actually really kind of annoying. It's really scary to get around. Just in my humble opinion. See, that's why I like bringing a lot of blue Pikmin. Because you get kind of wacky layouts like that. Combustion Berry. And 90% of the deck cleared. I think we can definitely do this in this cave. I think we can clear the debt. And we already 100% at Awakening Woods outside, so... yeah, this should be nice and easy. I don't think there's anything over here. Just a wig. Shh. No, 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 no. That sucks, dude. Don't let him get eaten. The Pikmin, I think, if they are carrying, they will go across this. But I don't typically like to let them do that because that's kind of scary to me. But I'm pretty sure they're fine. I'm pretty sure they will not, like, fall if you do that. What's that red Pikmin doing? Why is she just sitting there? That was a weird sound. Dude, there's always weird sounds going on outside when I'm recording. Oh, that was only 40 though. The taste sensation only worth $40. But to be fair, I guess that is quite a lot. I mean, as we know, 100 Pokos is more than a year's salary at Hocotate Freight, so 40 Pokos could be like a lot of money. I think there are Snagrets here now. Yeah. Well, get out of here, nerd. I actually am not sure. Yeah, I think okay, I will get some more purples. I will get more purples. I won't get more whites. I don't really feel like we need those right now. I like the name Meat Satchel. I think it's a fun name. Oh, you know what? Here's the thing I can talk about. I saw people complaining today about... I saw people complaining about like the lack of the product placement. It's like this is why the GameCube version is superior. This is why I always play the GameCube version. And it's like why do people care so much? Like, the product placement was fun, you know, sure. But, like, people actively are, like, seemingly, legitimately, I don't know, they could be joking. But they are seemingly actually upset about the product placement being gone. Like, people seem actually unironically angry that Nintendo removed Duracell from the game. And I don't get that. As somebody who grew up with the original Pikmin 2, or I guess, you know, the Wii version, not the original. as somebody who grew up with that version, I don't really understand why it is such a big deal. Shoot. Damn it. I really don't understand why it's such a big deal that they remove that stuff, because it's ultimately like okay, I guess having the real products does make it kind of charming in a way, you know? Like, sure, yeah. It was, and it was always neat to see, like, you know, I don't know, like Skippy peanut butter. As a kid, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I know this. I've eaten this before. Like, yeah, it was fun, but like, is it really a deal breaker? Like, why do people consider that such a terrible thing? I don't know, and maybe there's people have legitimate reasons. Maybe they're not just complaining just to complain, but I don't know. Like, I did see some people say, like, oh, yeah, you know, it does make the world feel a little more, like, lived in, like actual humans used to live here. If there's, like, a lot of real products. And it's like, well, okay, sure, but I don't know. I just kind of find it hard to really care a lot. Because it really doesn't seem like that big of a deal to me. Crap. We got someone killed. This layout actually really sucks. With him just, like, guarding that choke point, that's rough. Let me see if I can, like, do something about this. Well, first of all, let's take care of the small fries, shall we? They actually take damage from that? Okay, I don't think I actually took damage from the blowhog. Dude, this sucks! This is like... Stupid blowhog is in, like, the perfect position to just not get hit. There we go. There we go. So we took care of those guys. That's great. Now we need to get this guy out of here somehow. He's, like, perfectly guarding this exact, like, spot. Like, he is, like, tactically positioned there. But it's no match for the purples. These is why purples are kind of my goats. I love them. Shucks! Alright, don't panic. Remain calm and make sure you're selecting purple Pikmin. Easy. See, that's all this game is about, is just remaining calm under pressure. You gotta be nice and calm. Don't let the environment get the better of you. Don't let falling cannon beetle larvae distract you from your true goal of collecting treasure. This is kind of funny too, because we went down to the grass area and then down into the actual cave, and now we're down into, like, the piping, like the sewers or something. So it's fun. It's a nice, neat little thing. Crystallized telepathy. I don't know, guys. We might be a little close here. I don't know if we're gonna clear the entire debt with this cave. This does appear to be slightly closer than I thought it would be. But I think, no, this is a cave with like the spring and stuff, isn't it? So we should have a lot. We should have a lot more cash money flowing in. I think we can... I think we can do this. We just need 500 more Pokos. The thing that's kind of annoying about clearing the debt, and why I kind of wanted to clear the entire Awakening Woods in this one debt day, is because... like, the second you clear the debt, the game boots you to the ending. Not like the ending of the game, but you know what I mean. Like the debt clear thing. So like even if you're in the middle of the day, it does that. So say I came down here first, and I completed the debt, but I left the treasures in the overworld, I wouldn't be able to go back to the overworld and get those treasures. You know, I would have to go back again. So it would be a little annoying to like go to another area, do one cave. Because one cave will definitely give us 500 Pokos. Just do one cave and then... well, I guess that wouldn't be so bad, because we do have literally one cave left in Perplexing Pool. So actually... yeah, that wouldn't be bad. We could deal with that. I definitely thought there was going to be something here. It's really suspicious how there isn't anything anywhere. That's kind of freaking me out, actually. This is really suspicious. Wait, we're actually... okay. Huh? Wait, I'm actually confused. I don't know what I'm... oh. Okay. That was funny. I like not remembering things about games, because you can get funny stuff like that happening. Where I did not remember that was a thing. Because I'm pretty sure that's like... I feel like this is one of those floors that are like always kind of like this. But then you know, I don't remember. So it's fun. Do we want to bring this corpse back? You know what? He can live. We'll let that critter live. I think that's okay. So level 6. I forget how long this cave goes. It's actually a fairly long cave. I probably want to get more blues, don't I? Just in case. I really don't need more white Pikmin though. We still have 20 white Pikmin. We'll be fine with that amount. See, why did it select the yellow Pikmin there? That's annoying. I don't like it when you do that, Pikmin 2. 34 blues. 34 blues is great. Now this guy, in case you didn't notice, shoot. He will be like an asshole to you, and first off, he messes up your treasure gauge, which sucks, but he'll also whistle your Pikmin, which in this case would whistle them directly into poison. Kind of like that, except I did that on purpose, accidentally. Okay, now he's a little away from the poison. Okay. I don't really like these guys. They are jerks. There we go. But he always comes back to like roughly the same spot, so. There we go. Now fight the Snagret. Well, that's unfortunate. Wait. No, they died. They definitely died. So much treasure here. Okay. Yeah, we're definitely clearing the debt. That's good. Very awesome. We can't really get through here. See, if we didn't have all those blue Pikmin, that would be kind of rough, because yeah, there's not really a way to get back with the treasure without the blues. Triple sugar thread. Yeah, also this isn't the cave with the springs. I'm thinking of a different cave. And this is like one of the cheapest treasures in the game. That's 20 still, that's not bad. A science project? Did not remember the name of science project, that's funny. Yeah, we're definitely clearing the debt, fellas. We're definitely clearing the debt. And we still have another treasure on this level, actually. That's crazy. Where? Probably over here. There's another Snagret. No. Oh, but there is another Snagret over here. Shoot. Please do not get yourself poisoned. That would be very inconvenient. I mean, we could bring back the corpses. Like I said, I usually like to, but at this point, like when we have to literally, like we can only use the blue Pikmin to do so in this instance, so that would be almost a little unnecessarily. What would the word be? Out of the way. Sometimes I just don't know words. I know words. Also, debt cleared. I know what words are, but sometimes I just like forget them. And I know there's a word that I would have wanted to use there, but I can't remember it. Then sometimes I have like the exact opposite problem, where I use a word, I know what word I want to use. But then it's like, I straight up cannot Like, I don't remember the definition of the word, so I was like, oh, am I using that right? Like, somebody asked me, and it's like... Somebody asked me, well, like, what does that even mean? And I'm like, oh, well... I don't know. Almost a one cycle, that would have been nice. It's like, there's a lot of words like that where I know... I don't know what the word specifically means, but I know the vibe of the word. I understand what the vibe of the word is, so I can use it in a sentence. But if you ask me about it, I'm like, well, you know what? I actually don't know. You've done it! The bird beast will trouble you no more. That's like everyone's favorite boss in this game. The pileated Snagret. It's honestly not that bad. I am not entirely sure why everybody hates it so much, unless they just don't like that it is kind of... like, it's not really a reskin at all. So I don't know. I don't know why people don't like it so much. But it was our first evidence of Snagrets having feet, which is fun. Because all Snagrets do have feet like that guy had. You just don't see them yet. In Pikmin 3, when a Snagret dies, you actually pull its entire body up out of the ground. Or I guess it uproots itself. And you can see its foot, which is fun. So they all have feet like that. Pileated Snagret is just basically a different color. I will open the eggs. I will open the eggs, and I'll tell you why. It's because if any of them have sprays in them, I would like to own them. Yeah, I guess these are Snagret eggs. I think I talked about that in a previous episode. But you know, like, I mean, we see these eggs all over like Snagret areas, and then who do we need? I guess we'll get a couple of reds. Because why not? Yeah, we see them over in, like, you know, like we saw in that one cave with the Snagret, and this one. So I'm pretty sure there's Snagret eggs, and then of course in Pikmin 4, it's like basically confirmed. Because some of them do hatch baby Snagrets. So... I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Like a fun little thing, I guess. It's interesting to me, though, that they call it nectar, when it clearly comes out of eggs. It's like, these Pikmin are drinking egg yolk. Well, time to leave and watch the final cutscene, everybody. We return back to Hocotate triumphantly. Nice. We were fairly close, too. If we hadn't been collecting corpses this entire time, we would not have completed the debt just yet. Because okay, if we hadn't collected corpses in this cave, we still would have... We would have been like, what is that, like 10-ish over the debt? We still would have done it. But if we hadn't been collecting them the entire time, or if we just collected a few less corpses throughout our run, we would not have cleared the debt today. Which, I don't know, interesting. I know speedrunners, like, obviously they don't collect the corpses, they just collect the treasures, and that's all you really need. I love that effect, too, by the way. That's a very beautiful effect. And this is a very beautiful cutscene. Man, Pikmin 2 remastered. It's not really a remaster. Pikmin 2 on Switch has beautiful cutscenes. I love the shot of the planet being the tear in his eye. Now, actually, using that shot as a reference, I've seen people speculate that Hecate could be Venus, I think it is. Because Venus, I think, is like the brightest, like, quote-unquote star in the sky. You know, that's like... You know, everyone used to think it was a star, because it's so bright. I think that was the theory that I saw. It was like Hecate could be... Like, since you can see it there, presumably that is Hecate. So you can see it there in the daytime, that it could be... like, on or around Venus, which is a cool theory. I don't know if it, that actually is the case, or even could logically be the case, but... Anyway, we left Louis behind, by the way. I'm sure he's fine. He always gets left behind. Bum 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 bum. And then this cutscene, the credits, like, blows away even the previous cutscenes. Because, like, this is, like, freaking outstandingly HD. It's kind of crazy. I mean, at least Louis is. The background's maybe not quite as much. But still very beautiful. Like, it's... I don't know, it's insane how beautiful this game looks. Like, how they were able to touch up the pre-rendered cutscenes of such an old game. But I'm pretty sure these are, like, actually... I think this is actually, like, videos taken of, like, actual places. And then you know, they computerized Louis over it. Either that or Louis is just real, which, I mean, at this point is entirely possible. Oh, he's dead now. And that's okay, guys. He's just a little sleepy. He's just taking a little nappy in a flower. He's just a whimsical little guy. I don't know what to tell you, man. Everybody hates Louis. But I think Louis is great. He's just a fun little dude. Off in his own little world. Hello, Louis. Anyway. 11 days to clear the debt. That is pretty nice, I think. We did not lose any Pikmin to water in this time. That's nice. Only 30 white Pikmin born total. So this, of course, is the debt completion stats. Results up to debt repayment. So this isn't like the full shebang of my stats, but we can take a look at them. So I've actually done this in 9 days. That is impressive. I like that. I like that a lot. This is my third worst run. Which is this actually only my third run on Switch? No, right? I think this is my fourth? Yeah. Because you see, this time I lost 166 Pikmin. The previous 3 times. So I have at least played this 3 times, which that does make sense. I think this is my fourth, but I'm not sure. Anyway. Anyway. So I've had 2 runs with 9, and then this is my second run with 9. 11. Interesting. Pikmin lost battle. This is one of my worst runs for losing Pikmin, actually. And I kind of blame that on the shower room, because we lost a lot of Pikmin in the shower room. My first best run, I still lost 100 Pikmin. One day, maybe I should try, like, a low % death run or something. Could be a fun idea. I don't know. Pikmin lost some battle. Again, one of my worst runs in terms of that. Pikmin left behind, 12. Which, also, again, another one of my worst runs. How did that happen? I think that was because of the gate that one day. Right, in Perplexing Pool. 2 of my runs I've lost 0 from being left behind. Because I'm usually actually really good at not leaving Pikmin behind. Lost to fire. I lost 23 Pikmin to fire? I've never done that before. Up till the debt completion, at least, anyway. I have never lost a single Pikmin to fire in the Switch version. That's kind of insane. I did lose a couple to water in some previous runs. But... Oh, but this is actually... Okay. You can see the number here on the Pikmin lost to water is glowing. That's because I got this run on the scoreboard. This is the first run I've done on Switch where I have lost 0 to water. Which is also kind of crazy. 13 to electricity, that sucks. I actually did a run with losing nobody to electricity. Again, kind of crazy. And lost to explosions 1. I've done that one other time. Which, again, like I said, you know, this is up to debt repayment. I think the final results will be a little more... The 100% results are going to be a little more interesting to take a look at. But this is interesting in and of itself. This is... Okay, so it's actually counting by least amount of Pikmin born here. So, I've done a run where I've only born 456. 456. I birthed the least red Pikmin in this run that I have in any other run. I did a lot of yellows, though. Although it is... I went a debt repayment only doing 47 yellow Pikmin. Interesting. Blue Pikmin, yeah, that's the most. We really went hard on blue Pikmin. White Pikmin, this is my best run for minimum white Pikmin. Purple born, 65. And that took us 6 hours and 31 minutes. I have done it in 5 hours and 48 minutes. That's really good. Not bad at all. But of course, I'm the most interested in seeing my final results. I think that's going to be really interesting. Also, look at the texture on the president's clothes. That's crazy. I never even noticed he had those like lines and stuff. Yeah, so we kind of left that dude behind. And now we're chilling with the president. We got some gold ship. And the meteors are back. Oh, wow. I actually didn't remember the meteors being here in Pikmin 2. That's fun. I like that. And now it'll show us all of the treasures. So we still need... what is it? Yeah, 5 treasures above ground here. We got all our work cut out for us now, and we could go to the final area, but we're not going to. Instead, we're going to go back to the Plexing Pole. All we need to do is finish the Citadel of Spiders today. That is the singular thing I need to do here, and then we've cleared out 2 areas. Then we'll go to Valley of Repose. Mr. President. Okay. So now at this point, we're definitely doing this not for any good reason whatsoever. Like, You could argue that Olimar, you know, is like, okay, well, I gotta keep my job secure and everything. I can't just go under any. I have a family to support, so I kind of gotta do this if I want to like keep eating, right? You could argue that even though we are doing it, we are collecting treasure for capitalistic reasons. It's, you know, kind of a good cause. So we just need fire and electricity. I think we'll do. So you could argue, right, that is a thing. But at this point, Olimar and the president are literally just doing this just to get cash money. Like there is no altruistic way that you can swing this. We are just coming back here to steal things. Which I think, again, it works well. Okay, well, we are technically kind of trying to save Louis, but it still works in the theming, and the fact that it's like the caves from this point on, like the post-game caves, they get like really brutal, and it's like I talked about last time. I think they scale up in brutality with like the Wistful Wilds, because again, we are coming here, like we don't need to do any of these caves. All we realistically need to do is go and save Louis. Like, that's what we should be doing. We shouldn't concern ourselves with, you know, treasure. Where'd everyone go? Oh. We don't need to concern ourselves with getting all this treasure. What we should be doing is saving Louis, but instead we are coming back here and we're just, you know, getting rich. So I think it makes sense that, like, the post game caves would be a lot harder. Like, there's no reason to go back to the Valley of Repose. There's no reason to go do those hard caves at this point. So it's like we are going out of our way to just soak up all the treasure, and the planet's like, you're kind of a jerk. So we're going to punish you with these hard caves. And then again, Wistful Wilds, that's like the post-game area, so of course it's going to be hard. And they're also technically, they should be optional, because we should just be coming back to save Louis. And we don't need to be extorting the planet for its treasures. Anyway, so that's like why I like Pikmin 2 being so hard. I think it just works on these thematic levels. You know, and maybe I should have also brought less yellow Pikmin. Because red Pikmin just do more damage. Also, this is a really funky beat. I like this. This game, it really does have good music. I really like it. Love Nugget. Okay, that's all we need from here. I'm imagining a run. Okay, where you collect only 1 Poco enemies. And you just do that to clear the entire debt. Well, I mean, you can't literally do that because there are some required treasures. But I don't know. Do something. He is, yeah. I was gonna say he's like trying to get me to do something dumb. Dweevils. Okay, I'm gonna just take the red gang over here and deal with this. Blackberry soda. Delicious blackberry soda. Artificial flavor and color. I don't really want the purples. That's kind of why I split you up. We could fight the Dweevils. I don't know. We don't really need to fight the Dweevils. And if I can avoid fighting Dweevils, then I think my life would be better off for it. We might have to kill them anyway, because they're just going to impede all our progress. Yeah. Yeah. Give me that frog corpse back. I forgot I can just punch them. This is one thing that really kind of annoyed me about a ROM hack that I played. And no hate to the ROM hack whatsoever, because it's a really good ROM hack. But it did annoy me. I never actually beat it, so that could be a fun thing to do on the channel as well. It was called Pikmin 251. I believe was the name of it. And like the first enemy you have to fight in the game is like a Dweevil, like it's a super fast Dweevil, and I think you literally have to like punch it to death. I don't think you even have Pikmin. Or if you do, you have just like a couple Pikmin, and it's, I don't know. It's like really kind of annoying. But I also may have just been doing it wrong, is the thing, but I don't know. It was a minor annoyance. One day, though, I do want to go back and keep playing it, because I was having fun with it. And like I said, could be fun to do on the solo Let's Play eventually. Just play the Pikmin ROM hacks. Paradoxical Enigma. I don't know if I've said this yet, but it is quite chilly today. It rained a lot last night. And now it is very chilly. I mean, I probably have the heater on in my room. I probably could do this. But I'm not entirely sure. Like, I think even if I put it all the way on the other side of the room, I think the microphone might still pick it up. So I don't know. Bunch of anode beetles and snitch bugs. What a fascinating layout. Oh, and don't forget pineapple fresh slices. Fresh slices. Get out of here. I think there's another one around the corner. Yep. In heavy syrup. Patience tester. Six servings per container? That's crazy. This is really small, though. This is not 6 servings. That's like a really tiny can. That is That's like barely a serving. I would probably eat 2 of those. Wait, is there a buried treasure on here? I didn't bring white Pikmin. In case you've forgotten. Am I gonna have to come back here with white Pikmin? Should I have just like brought white Pikmin with me? Should I have just assumed? Yeah. Dang it. Is there like a white candy pop bud anywhere? Because that's really annoying. Well, that doesn't really help, now does it? That is not the type of candy pop bud I wanted. There might still be one over in this direction somewhere. Dude, are you for real? Was there a white candy pop bud anywhere in this cave? There was no poison. It did not show any poison. That's really annoying. See, that's why I wish the game showed you what Pikmin needs. See, if this was a white candy pop bud, that would be fine. But instead, it's a stupid candy pop bud. I don't need that right now. I need white Pikmin. I don't need red, blues, or yellows. That's silly. But, I don't know. There might have been a white candy pop bud somewhere else. And I just completely overlooked it. So, you know, shame on me, I guess, but... Really? There's one right there. That sucks. Also, I forgot I had the Pluckaphone. I've been plucking Pikmin this entire time. I have the Pluckaphone. Get out of here, water dumble. If I was like actually an idiot and there was buried treasure, I'm gonna be really mad. Or if there was what candy pop bud prior to that, I'm gonna be mad. But no. I just think that's silly. I think it would have been nice to have a warning. Be like, or at least put poison in the cave somewhere, so the player knows at least to bring white Pikmin. You know? Like something like that? Would be nice. Bowser Breath brand. That's a change that they made in Pikmin 3, actually, is that you no longer need white Pikmin, because, well, white Pikmin are in that game, first of all. But you no longer need white Pikmin to see buried treasure. I think all the Pikmin can just always see buried treasure. And the same is true in Pikmin 4. Also, you may have noticed a fun little fact about the hermit crawl mats is that they actually come in different sizes. Which I think is a unique little detail. And I really don't know why they did it either. Like, it is neat, but like, you know, I wonder why they did it. Like, because these enemies specifically, and only these guys, come in different sizes. I don't think there's any other enemy like that in the game. So why they chose to do that for them? And then, like, never again, right? I don't think there's ever another instance of an enemy in the series where they just naturally just come in different sizes. Like, obviously, you know, there's some bigger versions of enemies, or like there are like baby versions of enemies in the series, but you never just get regular enemies that sometimes, you know, spawn different sizes. Like, I don't know. That is a very kind of bizarre thing to me. Weird that they never like, did it again. I'm pretty sure they didn't. Did the well, the hermit crawl mats came back in Pikmin 3. Yeah, I think they were actually absent in Pikmin 4. Were they? No. Actually, I don't remember. Well, at least this cave's small, so we can just easily just like run back through and grab the the treasure that we missed. There's buried treasure here somewhere. Is it up here or? Okay. Girls do that. We're gonna do this. Huh? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, beady long legs. Enemy? Nah, this is an enemy that never came back. They introduced the shaggy long legs and the bally long legs, but they never brought back the beady long legs specifically. Which is kind of sad because I like these guys, honestly. I mean, again, like, conceptually, the baldy long legs is like the exact same enemy. But it's just different. I like these guys, and they die really crazily. It looks cool. Sweet victory. We gotta discover the glittering widget, guys. Take the glittering widget back. And they got the diamond. I think it's a diamond. Pretty sure it's a diamond. It looks like a diamond to me. Who the hell are you? Sadly, we do have to come back. But that cave was real easy, so hopefully we're not going to make any mistakes, and we're going to perfect run this again. We got the key. From Super Mario World. The key. Was that a unique jingle they just played there, too? That's interesting. Challenge mode can now be accessed from the title screen. Which is funny. I like it. Kind of like it. So challenge modes. Challenge mode is an interesting aspect of the Pikmin franchise. I don't think I've talked about yet. I feel like a lot of things, though, are more appropriate maybe to talk about in, like, Pikmin 3 and 4. Once we talk about those games and we have the hindsight of them. But I've been talking about Pikmin 3 and 4 a bunch anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe bring just a couple more whites just to speed along the process of digging. But anyway, challenge mode. Like, I don't think you actually have to do anything to unlock challenge mode in Pikmin 1. Maybe you have to actually beat, or at least enter an area in order to do its challenge mode version. But I don't know if there's any actual unlock requirements or not. I'm actually not sure. Like, we're missing literally that one treasure. But of course in Pikmin 2 you actually have to, regardless of what happens in Pikmin 1 because I don't remember, but in Pikmin 2 you actually do have to unlock challenge mode by playing the story. Which is, I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of dig it. I guess it really doesn't affect me either way. But then Pikmin 3 adds, like, I think Pikmin 3 you can literally just play challenge mode right out the gate. I don't think you have to even start the main campaign. And Pikmin 3 definitely is my favorite challenge mode. Because in this game, what challenge mode is... Well, it's weird. Challenge mode is kind of weird in this game. Challenge mode is kind of weird in this game because... You're just going through cave sublevels. And you don't even really have to collect... Like, you collect the treasure and you get, like, points for that. But the objective is to keep going down further. Like, you really don't even have to collect any treasure at all. In fact, the main way to get, like, the secret cutscene in this game is you beat challenge mode by, like, not losing a Pikmin. Like, that's how you perfect a challenge mode run. Is simply by not losing any Pikmin. Not by collecting, like, all the treasures or whatever. So it's kind of weird. So I would prefer if the challenge mode was just like, you know, collect all the treasures in these floors here. Like, I don't know, that's what I would like. Are you kidding me? Okay, literally one got zapped. That sucks. We went the entire first cave without losing anybody, and then all of a sudden, one girl gets zapped on this return run. Can you make this trip? No, because those guys are gonna do some crazy shenanigans. I don't like them. So these guys are annoying, and you really want to deal with them. Anyway, challenge mode in this game I just find to be a little weird. Is all. It's not bad or anything, mind you. But I've never actually played all of them either. I've never actually played every challenge. Holy shit. She's gonna die. Yeah. But Pikmin 3's challenge mode is my favorite, because it literally is just that. You're just going through stages, you want to collect all the treasures, and then there's a second whole mode where you defeat all the enemies in the stage. And I like it. I like those challenge modes a lot. And then Pikmin 4... Pikmin 4 is a weird one with challenge mode. Because challenge mode is actually part of the main campaign. It's an interesting layout. Like, the challenge mode maps are just like, you have to do them to progress the story. Like, they are just in the overworld. And it's like, hey, there's a challenge mode. Go do that to get the thing. And, you know, I actually kind of like it, in a way. Kind of. I don't know that I love it. I kind of like it. I mean, it does change up the pace of Pikmin 4. So you do get those little pace changers, I guess. And that's okay. That's alright. But I guess the thing that I don't like about challenge mode in Pikmin 4, that I actively dislike about it, is you don't get it, like, it unlocked as a menu. It is literally, you have to go into the save file, then go to the guy who lets you replay the challenge mode stages. And then you gotta replay them. But I don't like it because, you know, it doesn't save your scores or anything. Now, I'm not like a high score chaser or anything. But to me, it's like, well, so I think that's everything here. I think so. Yeah. I'm just gonna end the day. We're not gonna, like, farm berries or anything. Anyway, I'm not like a high score chaser or anything, but but I like, you know, being able to see, like, what my scores are, I guess. And it kind of sucks when it's like, oh, I think I got a really good score in this like run, right? Because I do runs of Pikmin 4, and it's like, just naturally in 100%ing those, you get the challenge mode. But it's like, oh, I think I got a good score in this one. Let me, like, compare it. But no, in order to compare it, I would have to exit out of the entire game. Not the entire game, but I'd have to exit back out to the menu, go into my other file, and do that. And if I ever, like, save over a file to start a new run, then it's like I'll never know what those... I'll never know what my stats were for those runs, right? So if I got good runs, or if I got good scores in challenge mode in one of my Pikmin 4 files, and I save over it, I'll never know. Which is why, I mean, I guess I usually try to... I try to only, like, do challenge runs in my main file. But, I don't know, it's just weird. I don't like how it's really set out that way. It's just kind of weird to me. Anyway, we're back in the Valley of Repose. It's been a while since we've been here, huh? Now this is Valley Repose is kind of funny because it really is kind of meant to be like sort of a post-game area. I mean, you're not supposed to be... Obviously, you can't do anything else here until you get blue Pikmin, which are the last Pikmin type. This is a little dangerous. Yeah, see, I can barely even, like, get over here. I think I can get over here pretty easily. I could get over there. That's just a little risky, you know? I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know. I hope, like in Pikmin 5, if they do the route again where they make challenge mode like part of the main campaign, which again I don't hate. I hope they add it to like a global counter in like the menu, where so you can still like once you clear a challenge, you can access it from the main menu, and it shows you like all the stats, like all your scores from previous runs and stuff. I would like that. I think that'd be nice. Find an alien treat. And now we can finally progress through the Valley of Repose. See, that really is like that one treasure right there is really about the only other thing you can actually get. In Valley of Repose until you get blue Pikmin. And you don't need to kill this guy either. He's just chilling. In fact, I don't even know what he's doing here. This does not seem like a very good climate for a Snavian. Like, I don't know why it... You know, because they're snake creatures. Snakes don't do good in cold climates. Are there any snakes that actually live in colder climates? Because I don't... I mean, I think there are some reptiles that do actually live in... Why are you going this way? Okay, you're fine. Because for obvious reasons... Whoops. For obvious reasons, you don't really see snakes in cold climates very often. You know, I think there are some reptiles that do live in, like, cold areas. But they're, like, I think they're very specially adapted. Pink Menace. Bum, 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 bum. Water dumples suck. Armored cannon beetle. Decorated cannon beetle larvas, I mean. These blowhogs, man. These blowhogs suck. These blowhogs are pissing me off. How did you get set on fire? Okay, girls, come on, come on. There we go. Okay. So they'll build a bridge. Like, you really need blue Pikmin. I don't know if there actually is a way to, like, cheese it. Like, I don't know if you can cheese it and get around, but either way, it'd be really inconvenient if you tried. So I don't know that anybody does actually try. Is there anything over in Louie's area? I don't think there is. I think, like, this part of the map over there becomes completely pointless at this point. Which is, I don't know, a shame. Anyway, it's kind of like I said, this area starts to feel a little weird, because it really is kind of a lot more barren compared to like the rest of the areas in the game. But I mean, at the same time, I guess that makes sense. It is a snow area. I don't know. You know, snows are kind of known for being a little barren. Now, you have to be really careful. Because these guys will mess you up. They will destroy you. They will hunt down your entire family and make sure that nobody survives. And, in my opinion, that's just a little rude. I actually not want that to happen to my family, so. If you vote for me, you don't have enough yellow Pikmin. That's fine. If you vote for me, then I will make sure that we will have no more armored cannon beetle menaces. Decorated cannon beetle menaces. No, any cannon beetles, actually. They all kind of suck in their own little ways. Now, I know this is possible. Don't mess with me, game. I mean, I know you don't intend it to be possible, but I know it is, so. I know I can get this. I know I can. I don't want the red Pikmin, though. Everybody get out of here! I only want the purples. Dude, really? I know this is a thing. I've done it before. Just literally one Poiple needs to get up there. Not you, yellows. I'm gonna spend all day doing this, aren't I? Dude! I mean, there's no way that they patched this. This is so silly. I'm not going back to get 10 more yellow Pikmin. We don't need yellow Pikmin. How are you supposed to do this? I don't remember. I really, really would like all these other Pikmin types to get out of here right now. I'm trying to use purples. Okay, wait. That was something. Hey, maybe it wasn't. Maybe I'm just crazy. Fine. We'll come back for the bears another day. We will come back with like 50 yellows and 50 blue. No, 25 yellows and a bunch more blues, and we'll take care of that garbage over there. For now, we're just gonna be on our merry way. You know, we have to deal with an even more annoying treasure here, in my opinion. So... Okay, so actually, yeah, I need everyone to like split up properly. And for you to get out of my party. Okay, this treasure, this... Okay, let's get you dealt with first. It's nice and dead, just the way I like them. This sucks. I don't like this specific cannon beetle larva at all. Shit, somebody got smushed. Okay. Yeah, don't do that actually. Now I need to get that down here without it glitching, which happens a lot. Yeah, like that. Okay. Yeah, this treasure really, really likes to glitch. At least if you're using purple Pikmin, which I usually am. I think they figured it out, though. Yeah, there they go. There they go. Okay, well, we got it down, but we're actually going to go into a cave today. Which these are the only two caves left, right here and here. Well, we're not going to make it to both of them. I think we'll save this cave for another time. We got the wall down. That's what counts. Then theoretically, we should be able to finish this area. Well... Can I break this? Do I have enough time? Yes? Maybe not. I really like these, what are these, hexagons? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really like these hexagon tiles right here. It's quite nice. Don't pick up whatever that is. What were they trying to pick up? I don't know. Let's get the treasure! Yeah. This may actually take a long time. We are... Because it is like an hour and 40 minutes on the recording. This might take... I changed my mind. I don't think we're going to do this cave today, actually. I think I'm just going to end the recording here. I think I'm in the episode here. Because I don't want it to go on for like over 2 hours. That's... These episodes are already a little long, you know, so... I think that is fine. Also, like I said, I'm kind of chilly. So, you know, maybe get something to eat. Warm up a little bit. But today was a productive day. We cleared out the debt. We did some other stuff, probably. And we defeated the Cannon Beetle Menace. It shouldn't take too much longer. Maybe a couple more episodes. A couple more episodes, then we finish Pikmin 2. And we can start playing Pikmin 3. Which I like Pikmin 3. I do worry about Pikmin 3, though. I don't think it's going to be as fun or interesting. Plus the single Pikmin to that stupid Cannon Beetle. I don't think Pikmin 3 is going to be as interesting to watch. because it's not as unpredictable. Pikmin 3 and 4 are a lot more, like, predictable than these games. You know, a lot of crazy stuff happens in these games. Pikmin 3 and 4, not so much. It's unfortunate. But we did 100% these two areas. We still have this area. But yeah. Next time, my friends, we'll definitely go back into Valley of Repose, because it's the only thing we have left to do until Wistful Wild. So we'll finish Valley of Repose. I don't know if we can finish all of Wistful Wilds in 2 hours. I'm not entirely sure about that. But maybe. Maybe I could. Like, I don't know. This is going to take... I don't know how long this is going to take to finish. This could take a whole episode into itself. Maybe not. No, probably not. Maybe like maybe like an hour. This might take like an hour-ish. Then, yeah. I don't know. Anyway. We'll figure it out next time. And until then, you all enjoy your days. Go play Pikmin. Enjoy your days by playing Pikmin. And I'll see you next time.